Hey dudes, today I'm bringing you an updated video on my punk clothes collection. Everything that I show you is DIY'd myself unless I specify otherwise. So I got a pile beside me and I'm just going to start going through things. So first off, here's a pair of pants that I sewed a bunch of patches on, patch pants, whatever you want to call them. These are fairly old. I never finished them or anything because I didn't like them too much. I'm not going to stay on these very long. I'm not going to stay on most of these very long. If you want to see more in-depth look at these, I have other videos. Next up is some shorts. So this is for summertime when I'm skating and I want to be less warm, or also like shows and stuff. These are half plaid. I sewed a shirt onto these to basically make that pattern. The other side's like mostly patched up. Again, I make pretty much all my patches, and these are shoes. So these are my skate shoes, show shoes, whatever. They're the wrong order. They say 1312. They're a little squished right now, but I put some rainbow laces on them and painted on them a little bit. So yeah, that's about it. Next thing I got here is my patchwork shirt. I made a video on this, making this. I just sewed a bunch of patches on a long sleeve. Looks pretty good. I don't know. All these are printed patches that I made for the most part. I have a video on how to do that as well if you go watch the video making that shirt. Here's a pair of skinny jeans, another pair of patch pants. They're not really anything special, but they're pretty light and cool. So these are better for warmer weather. They are skinny jeans though, that's my only qualm. I don't really like skinny jeans. Next up, we got a jacket here. So this is one of my first attempts at sewing on a back patch. And it's the most cliche shit ever, I know. Don't bully me on it. Also got necklaces here. Might as well show you these now. This is a razor blade, like a real razor blade that I put onto this necklace. Is just a chain. So super easy to make if you guys want to make something like that. You can buy chains pretty much anywhere. Same thing with this. I just put a little Megadeth pick there onto a chain. This right here was not made by me, so I can separate them. Alright, there's two tangled here, so whatever. This one I did make. This is just a little charm that's on a chain. This one here my friend made. I would love to separate for you, but they made a nice little heart out of pop tabs. I hope you can see that, and they put some safety pins on there. Super cute. And lastly, for necklaces, I got really basic, just safety pins. So we're wearing this now. Next up, I have some pants that I was just working on. These kind of throwaway, but I was just working on the specific stitching pattern, which is like just this up and down. I don't know. It's close to sashiko stitching. I want to say these are printed patches, and I just did a couple of those and I drew on these, and it was mostly just to like test out sewing like that and that kind of pattern. So not much going on with these, but they are a cool color. I do like them. Quickly, here's my hat. Nothing special about this, I just put some pins on there. Bought this at NoFX Pumpkin Drublick in Ohio. Next up, we got a sweater. So there's only two patches on this. This is pretty simple in terms of DIY stuff. So I got an Antifa patch, and this is a hand-me-down root sweater, so it was actually pretty nice, but kind of broken now. Like the zippers don't work. And then I patched a hole here. I don't wear that very much anymore, but I did that like a couple years ago. This one's pretty cool. These are pair of Crust pants that I got. These are fully patched, and they got a lot of joke patches on them, and a lot of cool features and cool stuff on them. I'm not gonna dwell on these because I also have a video on my channel about these. If you want to go check it out, I think it's called My Latest Pair of Crust Pants or something like that. Worth mentioning, this is a local patch, Dryer Fire, an organization that puts on shows here. Super cool, shout out to them. Alright, next up, and we're still going, next up, the 20th pair of pants. Here are some more pants, a bunch of hand-painted patches on them. They've only got stuff on the front. They got some stuff up here, a little Converse All-Star patch, which I think is cute. I think a lot of these are pretty cool, but I don't wear these very much just because it's a little too uniform for me. These are a favorite of mine. These are the first pair of Crust pants I ever made. I've had these for years. I think probably coming on 4 years now, maybe. And these are almost totally patched as well. I mean, there's some stuff like up here, I guess. But yeah, those are like probably one of my favorite works alongside the other Crust pants, and these are kind of like super sentimental to me. I've wore those to tons of shows and played tons of shows in them, and a lot of good memories. Something more recent is my travel pants. These got a lot of pockets. They're kind of that hippie green aesthetic that I do really enjoy. They don't got a ton of patches on them, and a lot of these patches were, or a few of these patches were from my friends down in Bay City. So this one says anal, and this one's a Food Not Lawns patch. It's pretty cute. I think it was a stamp, and then We Us forever. Shout out to We Us House. But yeah, these are my travel pants. They're pretty light to, you know, I didn't want to cover them entirely in patches. They're pretty light to go around in, and they got a lot of pockets, so super sick. These are my day-to-day shorts that I wear quite a lot, even in winter, because I'm a little bit of a psychopath, I guess. I don't know. But these things were basically just a pair of pants I was using for spare material, and then I ended up cutting the legs off and wanting to actually turn them into shorts. So this leg's basically just made it of patches. A lot of there's some hand-painted ones and like ones that I bought from Studs and Spikes and Punk with a Camera, which are a great place to purchase some patches. And then this is a printed patch as well. The crotch started rotting out, so I'm starting to patch right there. Oh my god, it's so dark. I don't know if you can even see that. But yeah, that's what I wear most often recently, so that I'm not sweating a ton. Right here, back to the kind of like olive green, like hippie style. I got a jacket here that I sewed another back patch on very poorly, but this is a Marilyn Manson back patch. I thought it looked creepy, so that's pretty cool. This was also not made by me explicitly. This was, I don't know why I said explicitly. This was not made by me. It was made by a singer in one of my bands, Hales, and really cool. It's all upcycled merch that we got, so tons of shirts like this that he makes. Super awesome. Just hand sewn on patches and like hand painted. Next up is actually the second most recent thing I worked on, which is a pair of pants that are not finished, but they're for my buddy. So these are his pants. He sewed on this patch here. This is Venue First patch, one of my bands. And I just sewed on this little shoelace crotch and 2 patches that he made. But I am going to start trying to fill these out for him because I've been bored working on my own stuff. Next up is a cute little bleach shirt. I bleached this and then I painted a Distiller's logo on it. It's a nice long sleeve, super comfortable. I think looks super sick. I went for a little bit of an anarchy A on the back. You should be able to see that. Anyways, I think this is great. I want to do some of that some more. And then next up is my little jean shirt slash jacket. Used to have a ton of pins on it, but I took them off and I put them on a pole in my room because I didn't feel like jingling around a ton. So hope you can see this. It's pretty long. It's kind of got some cheesy bands on it. Little Slayer back patch that I took from a shirt. More repping my own bands here. Lastly, I actually had to go grab these because they were drying. This is the most recent thing I've done. So I took some of my band merch and I bleached it just kind of like that other shirt. I kind of tried to bleach the sleeves like almost totally, and then and I did that with a paintbrush. So if you want some tips, yeah, use a paintbrush and some bleach, and then spray bottles work really good as well. Kind of get like this look right here where I'm tapping, and I wrote fuck because I'm really mature. The back kind of looks like the other shirt. That's using a paintbrush and just kind of like flicking it. And I did that with my buddy, so his shirt is also here. He did the same sort of thing and just made a cute little bleach design. Nothing super special. And also same thing on his welder's cap. I guess I feel obligated to show that because it's here. So I do sincerely hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, feel free to come to my channel and like check out my other videos, subscribe, whatever. Comment what you want to see next. And with that, I'm going to leave you with some videos of some outfits that I made with these, so you can get an idea of what they look like on me. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.
There is no escape. I'm myself, but there is no escape. Next to the light, and there is no respect. Movement has begun. Look what we've become. Exhausted, all our options. No place left to run. We will take or leave with uncurable sinners.
I also thought it was funny and worth mentioning that this is the pile of clothes that I just went through. So if I missed anything, it is totally fine. This is definitely most of it.